So yeah, this is like my burden of a blessing type video. But I don't know how to explain this one, but just just the whole thing about me saying I'm a girl is one only wet maker, and like I'll say that because one, it's true. So if it's true, it don't you ain't bragging if it's true. I mean, but even beyond bragging, it's like it's cool and stuff. It's like yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's like yo, it's like you know what I'm saying. Like just picture. I mean, like it's like yeah, that could be like the most amazing blessing in the world. I mean, like I just you could feel like not especially, but it's just like with great blessings. I'm trying to think of the word to put next. But, just being a chick's one only wet maker comes with like uh, some level of stress. I mean, like what do you do with that? I mean, um, it's a very difficult topic to even discuss. I mean, it's like what do you do with that? I mean, it's like damn, like how do you really like like leave a chick who you're her one only wet maker? But then it's like just because you're one only wet maker don't mean like she's gonna be like like only a dick like that. I mean, it's just like when you think about it deeply, I'm just like damn, like I could probably like like actually like what she does. You know what I'm saying? Actually like run away from that because I don't know. It's just like it probably feels the same way for her. Like sometimes it's like it is what it is. So it's like it is what it is. But it's like sometimes it's not always like like it doesn't always feel like amazing. It feels amazing at times, and it's like sometimes it don't. It's just like it's more like a burden than anything. I mean, like you're saying, like yeah, like I don't know how to put it, but yeah. Sometimes a great blessing can be like a burden as well. You know what I mean? Like so it kind of like sometimes you feel great about it, sometimes it's like it's like you don't feel so great about it. It's just like damn, it's just like what do? You just gotta live with it. I mean, it's like but it's like I said, it's like a great blessing, but then it's like damn, because how you leave a chick like that? It's like what do you do? Like I said, like um, how do you really like feel like oh I'm a like move on like like some people have luxury like just like starting over and like just finding someone quote unquote better like just finding a new person like having faith like you lost one person to move on to a better thing. But me, I'm like kind of stuck on one chick because like I'm one of the wet maker, so it's like how you move on from that. But yeah, it's like I said, like sometimes it feels like I don't know what do you do even if the chick trying to kind of treat you like shit at times. I mean, because for the most part, it's not like don't treat me like shit. I mean, for sometimes it's like damn, what she do is like it's like damn, like f you. But then it's like it's like you can get other chicks wet, but if you feel like you're a chick's one only wet maker, think about that. It's like damn, like you have like a certain affection for her. So it's like I wouldn't say impossible, it's damn near impossible to like leave her. Like it makes you wanna actually like kind of fight for her more so than like the average chick. And then you have to think about like the balances between like sounds kind of a new word, like I don't know, just people say like like pursuing a chick like it's kind of weak, but then it's like come on now, like I don't know, just feel like I don't know. Mm-hmm. Like they said, like, it was like once you get to like a certain level of notoriety and stuff, like you like once the chick knows that it's like you become the girl and she becomes the dude. I mean, like in the sense of like she hollers at you. It's like it's kind of weird to me. I don't like thinking about me as a chicken and like as a girl as a dude. Like, I feel like a dude is supposed to like pursue honestly like even like a guy for him is supposed to pursue a female. It means I don't feel like pursuing is a bad thing. when you over pursue it, that's when I think it's a little bit like, I won't say over pursue, just, but what's really over pursuit too? It's like, mm. So it's just like it's kind of like stuff with the food and stuff. It's like, what do you really do? I mean, like everyone's gonna say something different, like some people say, don't give a chick validation. It's like, come on now, like sometimes you want to, I don't know, just compliment the chick, and then if you want to be honest with it, it's like if you really feel like a certain way, it's like just be honest with it. That's what I feel like too. It's like if you really feel a certain way, and hopefully I remember what I'm about to say because I'm about to go get some coffee, and that's one thing I do too. Yeah, shot. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot to say right now, so hopefully my idea, my thoughts can come together, and I won't say it in so much concise, but just understandable manner. I mean, not just I don't know, congruent. I mean, but yeah, just but I feel like even in a God fearing manner, in God fearing men, I feel like a lot really consider strongly about the I'm gonna say polygamy thing. I mean, having multiple wives, but for me, I really feel strongly. And I might joke about it. I wouldn't even say joke about it. I might, kind of talk about it and stuff, but I wouldn't say really take me seriously about that because I really do feel like I'm gonna have one woman in my life. Because the thing with me is there might be, God fearing women. I do believe, it's like super cool to have, multiple wives and chicks can be like, oh, well, why can't like chicks always trying to do something like trying to be like it's not about double standards, it's about roles. I mean, so what are you talking about? And just like common sense too. So what are you talking about? I don't that kind of annoys the shit out of me actually. But like damn, for real. What that book was talking about pretty much, And it's funny, but it actually mentioned polygamy. Um, I don't even know if I read that part to y'all, but it mentioned it. But chicks might be too hard headed to actually want to do that. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So let me just try to say what I wanted to say, but I kind of had a lot I was thinking about, so I probably won't really get to all of it. But some people say don't validate a chick, but like if you like really feel a certain way about a chick, I would say don't be afraid to doesn't mean you want to lose a chick, but don't be afraid to lose a chick either. And that goes for some people be like, oh, so don't be afraid to check her, like don't be afraid to you know I won't say some rude shit, but, kind of like just say some real shit. Yeah, I mean, like, but then at the same time, it's like beyond like saying some shit like that might be like kind of some real shit in the sense of like I don't know, but like more on a negative side, but like actually, but don't just be negative. I mean, say some negative, like if it's like for like try to help improve the motherfucking chick. I mean, but you know what I'm saying, like don't be afraid to like just like be real in that sense, but also like I would say, and that goes for me too. But like don't be afraid, you feel a certain way because sometimes it goes that way. Like you don't want to be honest and say something like kind of on the more negative side. But sometimes it's about being true. Like if you feel a certain way about a chick and you feel like a certain positive way, like like she don't be afraid to fill her up with compliments either. If that's how you feel, I mean, like if you want to do that, and don't be afraid. Like because some people like you like them too much, or so it's like. But beyond that, it's funny how you like a chick too much if she tells you that and you still, tell her how beautiful she is. I mean, now I just figure if you're gonna lose a chick, you're gonna lose a chick anyway. So don't really be afraid to do that shit. And eventually, I mean, if you're that real, yeah, she don't come back anyway. So I'm not the, and that's my next point too. But I'm not like the relationship or not even relationship. Just the female expert. I'm not by far. I mean, or I'm far from that. I mean, but like, yeah, nigga, I'm just pretty real dude. But I'll be right back. I'm about to get into the next topic though about. Um, yeah, I'll be right back.